All right, today is the day. We are finally pulling back the curtain on something we believe is going to completely change the way you think about your career. It's called CareerAider. And look, this isn't just another job tool. We're here to introduce you to what we call your career operating system. Let's dive in. So, does this sound familiar? You find what looks like the perfect job. You spend hours, maybe even days, tailoring your resume, writing a thoughtful cover letter. You hit send and then crickets. It feels like you're just firing applications into a black hole, right? Battling these invisible algorithms. It's a broken system, and frankly, we got tired of it. Let's be real, the modern job hunt is a total grind. It's this endless cycle of rewriting your resume for every single application. You're juggling a dozen different browser tabs. You send out generic applications that you know are just going to get ignored. And the ghosting, it's just a passive, demoralizing process that wastes your most valuable resource, your time. We knew there had to be a better way. So we built that better way. We built CareerAider. And this is a fundamental shift. We want you to stop just randomly applying and start actually strategizing. It's time to go on the offensive in your job search. So what in the world do we mean by a career operating system? Well, think of it less like a website and more like an active agent that is working for you around the clock. It's designed to automate all the tedious stuff, give you insights that are actually useful, and provide what we love to call a strategic, unfair advantage. Everything kicks off right here. When you log in, this is what you see. Your command center. We designed this to take all the chaos and anxiety of a job search and turn it into pure clarity. This is your mission control. You see your entire pipeline, what you're researching, what you applied for, everything. But the real magic is in the proactive stuff. AI nudges will literally tell you what to do next, like, hey, maybe you should follow up on that application. The Focus Now section zeroes in on your next 3 most important tasks so you never feel overwhelmed. And, of course, a personalized feed brings the best jobs directly to you. Now, the engine that powers all of this is what we call the Resume Vault. And I want you to think of this as your professional brain. It's not a static Word doc. It is a living, breathing database of every skill, every project, every accomplishment you've ever had. This is the fuel for the entire AI system. Okay, enough talk. I know what you're thinking. Sounds great, but show me. So let's do it. I'm going to walk you through how you can create a perfectly tailored, unique application in under 5 minutes. This, right here, is where the magic happens. The whole process boils down to just 3 simple steps. First, we capture the job opportunity. Then we analyze it against your profile. And finally, we draft the application materials. Capture, analyze, draft. That's it. Okay, step 1, capture. We call this our AI form assistant, and honestly, it's a game changer. You just find a job you like anywhere on the web, copy the URL, or even just the messy text of the job description, and paste it in. Boom. The AI instantly extracts everything, the company, the title, the salary, and fills out the entire form for you. No more manual data entry, ever again. Once that job is captured, it gets its own home base, the job detail page. And this isn't just a static page with info. Nope. This is your interactive workspace where the real strategy begins. The very first thing you'll see is this, your fitness score. The system instantly compares your entire resume vault against the job description and gives you a match score. A 92%? Okay, this is a job you should seriously pursue. A 40%? Maybe you move on. No more guessing, no more wasting time on total long shots. But a score is just a number, right? How do you use it? Well, every job page has its own dedicated chatbot, the application assistant. And because it already knows you and it knows the job, you can ask it incredibly specific questions. Things like, hey, what are the top 3 skills I should highlight in my cover letter for this role? And it'll give you a tailored answer in seconds. And now for the grand finale, the part you've been waiting for. You've analyzed the job. You've gotten some advice. Now you click one button, just one. And in about 45 seconds, the AI generates a brand new resume and cover letter, both perfectly tailored for this exact job. And let me be crystal clear, this is not a template. The AI intelligently rewrites your experience to mirror the language of the job description. It's you, just optimized. I mean, let's just put it side by side. The old way, manual data entry, hoping you're a good fit, using generic templates, and spending hours rewriting. The CareerAider way, AI-powered data capture, a data-driven fitness score, AI-tailored drafts, and it all takes minutes. The difference is just night and day.
So applying is now incredibly fast and smart. But we called this a career operating system for a reason. It supports you through the entire journey, way beyond just the application. Let's start with how you even find jobs.
For that, let me introduce you to the Scout. This is your personal discovery engine. Instead of you spending hours hunting for jobs, the Scout goes out and hunts for you.
We all do it, right? You've got LinkedIn open in one tab, Indeed in another, Glassdoor in a third. It's just a mess. The Scout searches all of them at once and brings the best results back to you in one simple, clean, smart feed. See when you like? You just click Add, and it's instantly captured in your pipeline, ready for that 5-minute application process. Okay, so let's fast forward a bit. That killer application you sent, it worked. You landed the interview. Awesome. But the system's job isn't over. Now it's time to prepare. With just one more click, you can generate a full interview prep sheet. It analyzes the job description and tells you what questions you should probably expect, gives you some really insightful questions to ask them, and highlights the key themes you want to hit. You'll walk into that room feeling unbelievably confident. Finally, let's zoom out, because sometimes you're not thinking about one specific job, you're thinking about the big picture. That's where your unified AI assistant comes in. It's always there, ready to be your strategic partner. This is where you can ask those big career-defining questions. Stuff like, hey, based on my entire professional history, what kind of roles should I be targeting for the next 6 months to hit my career goals? It's not just a job hunting tool, it's a personal career advisor. So that's the tour. That's CareerAider. It's about working smarter, not harder. It's about taking back control. And yeah, it's about giving yourself that unfair advantage you absolutely deserve. The future of job hunting is here. And look, don't just take our word for it. We're already getting incredible feedback from our early users. John, a software engineer, told us the fitness score alone was a game changer because it finally allowed him to focus his energy on the jobs that really mattered. That's what this is all about. So, that brings me back to my first question. Are you ready to stop fighting that losing battle against the algorithms? Are you ready to stop hoping and start strategizing and actually land the interviews you want? If the answer is yes, then here's what you do next. We're opening up our beta waitlist. You can join today for early access. It is completely free during the beta period, no credit card required. Sign up and let's get you that unfair advantage.